Hey ladies. Hey Jill. Jill, you didn't think I was going to be at your bachelorette party, did you? But you can't get away from me. Except maybe I have like 6 more weeks, but don't think about it. So I got some questions that I'm going to read, and then we're going to talk about it, except not really. I did want to add one thought maybe for your weekend, something for you to think about. I'll just do it by picture. See? That's a no-no. Jill doesn't do that. Right? Okay, great. Now that we got that out of the way, Jill, I have questions for you. Question number 1. What was our first class together? We took many. Do you remember the first one? Well, I do. I believe that our first class together was statics with Sean Washburn, and you sat behind Stan, and yep, allegedly that's how we met. Good stuff, huh? So that was an easy one. We've got another easy one for you, actually, because we were. Never mind, you don't need any more hints. Where, when was our very first date? So our first date, we went to Sage, up by the Food Lion, and then we went out to PT's, and only Calamity went from there. Bonus question, what tie was I wearing on my first date? Hopefully you don't need a hint. Alright, next question. Where and when was our first kiss? So our first kiss was actually on Valentine's Day, after we went dancing at East End, Deep End, whatever it's called, on Sunday night, on gay night, and you made me do it. Mostly. And you were a little tipsy. Nice. Nailed it. Okay. Next question. This one's not fair, really. What is my favorite beer? Alright, Jill, that wasn't really a fair question, but if you said any of the following, you got very close. Fat Tire is a good go-to for me. Lately I've been favoring the Sierra Nevada Ruthless Rye IPA. Saison DuPont, I discovered this when we were in Pennsylvania or Delaware or somewhere. Love it. Anything by Dogfish Head is a good one. The Sammy J's Doppy Double, I mean, you got options. If you named a beer, you probably got close, so I'll give you that one. I'm going to take a short break and put these back and give you time to think about our lives and get ready for the next round of questions, who will be asked by a celebrity guest. Who's going to be? Alright, Jilly. Ready to do your next round of questions? You remember me, right? New hit songwriter, author of Jingle Bells, Andy Jimmy? Maybe not. Just kidding! Reese's is gonna ask your next questions. Alright, Reese's, here's the script. Ask away.
Jilly, what were Andy's first words when he was a baby? Come on, Jill. His first words were, as he was a baby, were either Mama or Dada. Probably Dada, if I were guessing. Alright, Jilly, next question. How old was Andy when he got a shotgun for his birthday? was 10. 10 years old. Okay, Jill, next question. How fast has Andy run a mile? Duh, Jill. He ran a mile in 4 minutes and 27 seconds. And he still lost.
Okay, Joe, my voice is a little different when I'm eating carrots, but I brought in some of my friends just to help keep the questions clean. Next question. Don't mind the carrot eating. What is Andy's most guilty pleasure? Okay, it's sort of a difficult question, but he's gonna have to go with donuts. Probably Krispy Kremes, but donuts. Next question. What is Jill's favorite thing about Andy? And it's not carrots. Oh, I think I just got some inspiration. Maybe Joe's favorite thing about Andy is his butt. If not, maybe it's his really, really manly and rugged face. Or it could be anything. I have no idea. Okay, last question of this round. What is Andy's favorite thing about Jill? Jill, what is Andy's favorite thing about you? Hey Jilly, I thought I would just tell you the answer to this one myself. I think if I had to pick one thing that was my favorite thing about you, it would be how you laugh. Your laugh is really cute, and you like to do it, and you're goofy with me, and even if I tell jokes that aren't funny, sometimes you still laugh, or sometimes you don't. But when I tell funny jokes, you have a really cute laugh, and that's probably my favorite thing. Next round of questions, coming up in a minute. Time for a drink break? Okay, Joe. Third round, final round. I'm gonna be honest though, these questions are a little ridiculous. Maybe even I don't know the answer to some of them, but good luck, because I think if you get it wrong, you have to do a shot or something like that. I don't know. Just so that it was still fun though, I brought Cookie Monster to help answer some questions, or at least read them. So, Cookie Monster, what do you think about this? If Andy was stuck on an island and only allowed to bring 3 things, what would he bring? What would those 3 things be? Alright, 3 things. Thing number 1, Jill. Done. Thing number 2, 10-gallon brew kettle. Because if you can make fire, you could make beer. And that's a good thing. Thing number 3, I mean, it's in between golf clubs and, like, actual beer. Just because you need some sustenance in the interim, but golf clubs would be fun. I'm not ready to commit. What do you think, Cookie? He says yes. Next question. If Jill was stuck on an island and only allowed to bring 3 things, what would they be? Jill, what would you bring if you only got 3 things? Go. Jill, I think if you were going to bring only 3 things, you'd bring a soldering iron. I don't know why, because you couldn't plug it in, but I think you'd bring a soldering iron. I think you would bring Dakota, because she's a good forager, a hunter-gatherer. She's willing to eat pretty much anything she finds, so you wouldn't really have to worry about feeding her. And you might bring a book, whatever book you're stuck into reading lately. I think you would bring that. So those are your three things: soldering iron, Dakota, and book. But you might, because I said that I would bring you, you might have said that you were going to bring me, but that's cheating because I thought of it first.